Not far away from the Premier League now, Glenn. When did it hit you that you were a Premier League player for 2020?
On the night. I mean, I had the euphoria watching Peter Wright win the World Final. Peter, for me, was arguably my best friend on the circuit last year. He treated me amazingly well, and I couldn't have been any happier for him on that night. And obviously when Barry Hearn announced that I was in the Premier League, my phone was just going crazy, and everybody wanting to come to Newcastle, Leeds, Manchester, Rotterdam. It's a pretty special moment for me, and and being here today, I think, is also just seeing Darryl there, and I've just seen Gezi walking down, and I'm with the elite players now, and if that's not something to celebrate, then nothing is.
Just tell me what you were doing when you got that phone call or that message saying that you were in the Premier League.
I was pacing up and down the house, so I looked at the paper and noticed, I want to know if Wetherby Races was on, Sedgefield Races, something just to get me out the house, and Catterick Races was on. I took my father-in-law. We had a fantastic day there, but my mind was elsewhere. My manager was sending me messages, I hadn't had the call yet, and he said when I managed Yeller and Kim Hybrids, we'd got the call by now, so it's not looking good. So it was a real up and down day, and I was sat in a settee, 7:05, so the Wales was just about to start, and Mac rang and said, I just can't hold it in no more. And in 2 words, he just went, you're in.
Have you set yourself any early goals for the Premier League? Any particular fixtures you've got your eyes on, or any targets you've set yourself?
Well, obviously people are talking about the Fallon game. I got off the train coming home from an exhibition in Germany. I was adamant I was playing Chris Dobie in Newcastle, and it's the game he wanted, it's the game I wanted, Smoggies, Geordies, and so when I put my social media on, it was Fallon against myself, and that's probably that's the game, that's sort of the highlight. It's going to be an unbelievable challenge for me. I don't think I'll have had so many people sort of booing me, and it's just part of the adventure, and like I said, I'm determined to enjoy the Premier League no matter what happens.
We all know how packed the PDC calendar is with the Pro Tours and Euro Tours. Is that maybe not a concern, but something different that you're going to have to face in 2020?
Yeah, definitely. I'm a home bird. I love being at home, and it's probably the toughest thing of 2019 was being in hotels. It's really lonely. You lose it early in a European tour on a Friday, and you're thinking, I don't fly home till Monday morning. It can get a little bit difficult, but you live and learn, and I know what it's all about now, and I know what this year is going to be. Then you add in the Premier League too. It's going to be a mega busy year, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
I spoke to so many players, and they all say that Q School is the hardest 4 days of your darting career. Did you have your eye on it at all this year?
I went on Thursday. I'm obviously a Jim Williams fan, a best friend, and he's joined our stable as well, so it would have been nice to see him get through. But I was pleased to see Scotty Mitchell's, Scotty Waite, but in particular Lisa Ashton get through. So it was brutal this year. It was in 2 rooms, tough.
And just finally from me, Glenn, goals for 2020 when you woke up on the 1st of January, anything that Glen Durrant's going to achieve this year?
I would love to lift a trophy. I can't keep saying, the experience is great. I'm 50 this year now, so I'm just trying to, Peter Wright wins his world title at 49. So I do believe if the circumstances are right, I could lift a major title, and that's what's got to be the ambition, that's what's got to be the dream.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.